pages that I want to make sure I'm using effectively and need to get my quickest wins from them. So if we have time to look at both, we will. If not, I'll look at one.
Sure. Okay. So what I do typically is I go to Facebook, and I always bring up. You should come up really easy.
YA.
Oh, that's a different Yalonda. How interesting.
Yep, I'm YALO.
There you are.
Yeah.
No, that's not you either. What am I doing here?
I was the third one down.
Okay,
so the business life coach would be my business page. That's my personal page.
So I always start off at, so if I know somebody's name, I'll always just go to Facebook to find them first.
Okay.
This is your personal page, great picture, power picture. I love it. I remember this one before. So that is, no, the victory didn't happen by accident. Do you remember what I was saying yesterday about the Facebook cover pictures may not look the same on mobile?
Mm-hmm.
So if I look at your cover picture on mobile, actually, that's interesting because on personal pages, it actually fits. That's a latest. That's so interesting. That is the latest update from Facebook that makes it fit. How interesting. Because typically we don't see that. Okay, that's cool. And then so you got, so right now it's showing me one business page here.
Yes.
If you have two, you can show them both here.
Okay.
So you just have two, effectively you have two different jobs, and you could have, because you got the graphic design company here.
I need to get rid of that. I don't want that to be showing. I didn't realize that was still there.
So just hide that, but then you could have the second page listed here as well. Okay, so this is the first page. And I'm just curious how that looks on mobile. Yep, that looks great on mobile because you've got that, you've pushed it in, so it fits on the screen beautifully.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Yalonda Haywood, the Breakout Expert Business Life Coach. I wouldn't personally have your website in this graphic. It's wasted space. Because what Facebook's looking for, they're looking for what's called a 20% rule. So there should only be 20% text in the graphic if you want to advertise. So probably don't need your website because you would have that in your about section anyway because it's right here. So it's easy to find. And then if I click on the image, right, the image isn't telling me anything. So what I would love is a couple of lines of text and then a link to your website.
Okay, so let me ask this. What do you feel about moving images? Yesterday, one of the web designers sent me a banner that actually moves and is dynamic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have that with several of our clients. I'll show you this lady. She's a coach, and it's in a loop. Let me show you. It's called Nourish the Brain. And when you look at her page, when it comes up, any second now, there it is.
Okay.
So yeah, you can totally do that. And the thing with this is it really captures people's attention. And she's a nutrition coach, and you can see her, and then it's like a 15-second loop, and then it's back again.
Okay, got it. Okay.
So yeah, you could totally do that.
Okay.
Let me go back to you here. Yeah. So definitely, so if someone clicks on that image, let's tell them a little bit more about you, and let's get them the link to where we want them to go to on that top page.
Okay.
And then in the About section of this page, so I've got your email. There's a whole piece here that you can write a story, and it doesn't look like that is completed. No, it's not. In this section, when you complete it, you get an extra box here. It's called Story.
Oh, okay.
It's like a whole blog post just about the business. It's in the setup, and let's see if I can show it on Jemmy's. You see where it says here, Meet Jemmy?
Yes.
And then it clicks, and you get this. It's almost like a blog post.
Okay.
This is all in Facebook.
Okay.
So yeah, let's get that piece done. Okay. And then you got one review, which is a good one. It's great to get some more. If you could ask some of your clients to write reviews for you, it would really help to get more than one, especially as this was such a good one. And I know you're making a big difference in people's lives.
Yep, I have them on my website, but I didn't think about social media, so I get them there too.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Love the picture of you, by the way. It's awesome.
Thanks.
And it ties in totally. It's the same outfit, but different pieces of the brand. That's really good. I'm just checking. We are recording this, aren't we? Yes, we are. Good. Okay. Didn't want to make sure we came up with all these ideas and missed it. Okay. And then you got different video going on. I love this Yalonda-ism. That is a great graphic.
Thanks.
And I saw you took a couple of screenshots because I saw a different one of me saying, "What's the secret?" So thank you for sharing that. These are not links that work.
So, I was wondering how that worked. So I did this one directly from Instagram. So on Instagram, you're linked to it.
Yes.
But when it came over to Facebook, it didn't link you to this one.
So what you'd have to do, you have to go back in and edit the post.
Okay.
And then go back and because the links, they're my Instagram accounts, but they don't carry over.
Okay.
So it would be at Jonathan Christian and at We Make Stuff Happen. And then the two would come up, and that's why I hadn't seen this one.
Okay, and then one more thing, Jonathan. On my business page, when I tried to do it directly to Jonathan Christian or We Make Stuff Happen, it didn't allow me. Is it because you haven't liked my page? Because I was wondering. So I went to my personal page and I could do it, but I can't do it from my business.
Business pages can be a bit, because I got a notification.
Because you got the one from my personal page because I wanted to make sure that I linked with you. So I was like, forget it. I'll just do it from my personal page.
Yeah. I mean, I've liked it as a person. Maybe it's because I haven't liked it as the business.
But even as a person, I couldn't do your name, which I thought was really interesting. I'm gonna keep playing with it and figure out why.
I'm not sure. I mean, people can tag me, but for it to be published on my page, I have to approve it.
Okay.
But it should work.
Okay. All right. I'll play with it.
So what's the other page? Wow, look at those books. What's the other page?
The other one is the Smiths, TheSmiths place. Very interesting. That's it. Yep.
So is this a cafe then, or?
It's a restaurant. It's a soul food restaurant in Alabama.
And is this something you own or work with, or?
So my siblings and I own it. So my sister and my brother and I own it together.
I'm hungry already looking at it.
Yeah, so I run operations from a distance. My brother is the head chef there. He's there. But it's a rural area and we just found a sweet spot, opened it up. We try to do posts of customers that come in. We try to post whatever we're serving for the day.
Love it. I just liked it. We have one, which is a bistro at a farm. It's actually a turkey farm, and all the dishes are made of turkey. Okay. But so there's a picture of the farm. The girl that I worked with has just left, and it looks like they've started messing with it because that needs to have a button. But anyway. But what Janice used to do, I mean, she built an amazing following. I mean, it's thousands and thousands of people, 7,500.
Yes.
But somebody's messing with it because they've changed. Anyway, let me go back a little bit and I'll show you what Janice was doing.
Okay.
She was, okay, somebody's doing something different. But she was showing specifically pictures of the food each day. So like the turkey, here you go. So like the turkey being prepped. And then she'd always say what the lunch special was. And then she'd publish it around 10 o'clock in the morning, 11. And then people were like, oh, I'm so hungry, I'm coming for lunch. So, turkeys are, so there was a lot of real photography. So here's a lunch special. And I know she got a lot of, so there's a lunch special right there, a real photograph. So turkey soup and whatever it is. And the pricing and everything, and then people's like, I'm coming in.
Okay.
And these Facebook posts typically were done in the morning before lunch and literally made people come and pick up food.
Got it.
So that might help.
Okay. She set them up through Hootsuite to be timed.
Correct.
Okay, I see that.
Yeah. Yeah. And you got the messaging there. Yeah. Oh gosh, I'm salivating already now. I had a client in Birmingham, Alabama. I don't know where this is compared to there.
Oh, Birmingham is about 2 hours away. I actually went to school in Birmingham.
Oh, the food was some of the best I've ever eaten.
Yeah. I'm in the Carolinas and I can't find food like Alabama food here.
No.
Unless I cook it myself. It's not the same.
You need to set up an Alabama restaurant in Carolina then.
That's the goal.
It would work, I am sure, with the right marketing. Yeah.
That is definitely the goal.
That's
So
good. Yeah, I like that. And then maybe rather than the logo of the banner outside, maybe it's a picture of the food or a picture of the restaurant with people eating, so people can see what it looks like.
okay.
Because there's an awful lot of information in this cover picture. It's almost too much information.
Okay.
The address is here, the phone number's here, the social media is here, all of which is going to be here anyway. So I'd almost be tempted. It's closed?
It's closed. So right now we only open on Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays because we're in a very, very rural area. So we don't really get traffic until the weekend.
Okay. So I think that should probably be your message, is just a restaurant and say, we're open Thursday through Sunday.
Okay.
Make that your key message, because otherwise it's like, why are they closed? Because I wouldn't know that, right? So I think that's what I'd do.
Okay.
Colored greens, lima beans.
And that's the menu, but if we get into photos, they do a decent job, I think, of posting good pictures of the food. So that's Mama D. We have a Mama D special and people always wanting to see her. So we usually
Bless her.
Post a picture every now and then.
Oh, look at this. You notice how on these pictures, none of them have got a description?
Ah, okay.
So
pictures. Common sense stuff that you take for granted. Okay.
Yeah. Hungry. This looks great though. But yeah, let's describe the pictures.
Okay.
That's a great action shot. That'd be great for the website. These are really good action shots. Yeah. But yeah, let's get some descriptions in the photos.
Okay. All right.
And let's go back to your primary business. Okay. Let's have a quick look at your website. Just want to look at that too over here. I have a lot of tabs. Okay. I've seen this 3 times today already.
Have you?
Right up here, well, not just you, but 3 different people. See how it says not secure?
Mm-hmm.
You need to be on a server called HTTPS, and it's S for secure. Because Google now, since October, has been downgrading websites who are not on a secure server. So your website traffic, you probably noticed, may have gone down in the last 6 months because your server is not the right server. The other piece is the privacy document. There's a thing called GDPR that you probably noticed. So that what Google's looking for is that when people arrive on the site, that you need to tell Google that you will respect their privacy. So normally a little box that pops up says, you know, we have cookies, sort of privacy policy, click here to read. And then when you have that and then you're on a secure server, your website traffic will improve.
Okay.
But I love the picture. I love the words rotating. I remember you telling me about this photo shoot last time we chatted. Book your free breakout session. I'm almost wondering if that color is a bit muted. See, when I hover over it in white, it sort of suddenly pops. Because it's a dark background and a dark color, you might want to look at brightening up, maybe even having that box in white. I think people would see it more boldly. But I love what you're doing with this. So you got your categories. This is who I am. How can I help you? Get your free ebook. Are you stuck? Steps to getting on time to book. Get your copy now. This might be better way up here, you know. I'm almost tempted. I would say take this box and I would put that box right here. Because otherwise they've got to scroll all the way down to get your freebie. And it's such a strong freebie. I would have it way up higher. But I like it. I like it. And then have a quick look at your blog.
Oh, that shouldn't be there. Hold on, you caught a mistake. Blog. We deactivated the blog last week.
Oh, you deactivated it? It's still in the, it's not working, but it's showing here.
Yeah, but it needs to go away. Okay, so let me tell Todd to get rid of that link. It needs to be hidden down there.
And then it says,
I can't keep up, so I didn't want a blog that wasn't blogging, so I told them to hide it for a while for me.
Yeah, they just need to take that out. But this looks great. I remember you just booked this company to do it when we chatted last time. They've done a lovely job.
Thank you. What do you feel about the corporate page? That was the page. I will tell you, I'm not going to say I didn't love it because of what they did. I'm looking forward to being able to get more authentic pictures in there.
Because not one of them are a picture of you, right?
Yeah, I had to use the stock photos because I had not been capturing shots. This was always my side gig, and I didn't look at doing it full time until I took the leap, and I was like, oh, I need better photos.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. So do you mainly work with corporate coming into a building and working in an office environment with them, or do you do it by Zoom or?
Well, if I'm booked for corporate training, I go into the office. If I'm booked for their leadership coaching, then that's by Zoom.
Okay. So I would, because we've got a lot of header spacing, it's just dark blue, purple. I would love this to be an image, even if you stage it, of you teaching a workshop or you on your computer, you know, with a headset. So maybe you just put a line down here and have the picture of you on your computer working away. And then the rest of it is pictures of you, in a corporate boardroom training. So people can see that straight from the get-go of the two different ways you teach corporate.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me just see. With this one on her website, do I have it live? One sec. 1 second. I know there's a picture of Jemmy that would just totally work. Where is it about Jemmy? So you can see his speak. I think it's a bit darker, but you can see his speaking, doing the workshop behind the image there. Mm-hmm. But in the photographs, again, you can see the group meeting, her cooking, her client work. So we're getting images of all the different ways that she's teaching, how she does her classes. So now I know what she does, right? Straight away because of the images that go with it. So yeah, I think that could be really good for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
How about that for 15 minutes? And it's recorded and I'll send it to you.
I got a lot of notes. Good job.
You're welcome. And you get the recording as well.
Awesome. Thank you.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, you will. All right. Thanks, Jonathan.
You can private message me anytime on Facebook if you need some quick answers as well.
All right. I appreciate that. Have a good day. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay. Bye-bye.